No, we're not.
You're
We're
late.
live.
You're late.
Welcome to the Zac Yak Pac on the Jaggers Juxtaplooza.
Another Saturday evening special. Almost late, but on time, just barely.
No, we had to wait for the cuckoo clock to stop because I wasn't going to start it with that thing going still.
Oh.
Yeah, I was being nice.
But anyhow, we are your hosts, Zach, and Zach with an H, that is myself.
Okay, well, I thought you were going there, but you're not. So, okay, you guys make sure to subscribe. Hit if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Dislike means that you don't like the video, not that you don't like the subject matter. A lot of people get that confused. Most people probably just don't like us anyways, but that's besides the point. Hit the notification bell and share us with your friends. That way we can surpass 24 viewers or subscribers.
Oh, wonderful.
Right. You can share us with your own friends.
First, I have to have friends. And I mean, that's pretty much you. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, friends, me, friends.
You're pushing the luck there.
Oh, so we're acquaintances now. Really? We went to that point. It better be that tree hopper.
How sober are you?
Completely.
Still, Alcoholics Anonymous is doing good for you, huh?
No, I haven't been to AA. I don't go to meetings at all.
No. So you don't go to meetings?
Nope.
Did they put you on the medicine that makes you throw up if you drink?
No. If they had, that'd be an interesting story, wouldn't it?
Can you not see?
For a second there, it looked like there was a big red one in the middle, and I was going to be like, for fuck's sake. Anyhow.
If Michelob was putting a big red one in the middle of it, then we'd have a drinking competition at that point.
Probably.
Right now, the competition's called I've barely taken 2 sips, and I've still outdrank you.
Yes. Congratulations.
Pussy.
It was only a matter of time before that one came out.
At this point, I think you're just making up excuses.
Nope.
You're going on what? 6 weeks now? No drinking?
I think this is 5. Where I haven't had anything to drink. No.
So they've already given you your chip, then, is what you're saying.
What chip? I don't know anything of any chip.
Your nice little poker chip.
I don't have any chip.
You're 1 month sober.
I don't have any chip. I don't go to meetings. I am not a Nick.
And yet you're still sober.
Oh, well. Nothing wrong with it. Anyhow.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. There's something wrong with you being sober, not with other people being sober.
Well,
many of these shows have you been blitzed and ranting.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those make for the good shows.
Not always. We've had some good ones with me being sober.
I'm hearing from our producers, no, not as good.
I don't need to be a fool all the time. Well, who am I kidding? I'm always a fool. It's just what level.
Right. They didn't say go get trashed, you still have to drive home.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So while you were actually sending me the link for the show here, I actually wound up happening upon another story here. I'm trying to read up on to see what the hell it actually is about and all. This one comes from very reliable, so-called reliable sources. Basically a First Amendment case here. A Snapchat rant by a cheerleader, and this is actually out of the wonderful state of Pennsylvania, my home state.
Oh, the one that got her kicked off the team?
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently this is actually being taken up by the Supreme Court.
I didn't see what she ranted about that, whatever. But how is that any different, right? If she says something that is deemed in her, whatever, to not be appropriate, how is it different than the CEO that just got fired from the company he was CEO from for making fun of the boy who decided to wear a dress to prom because he wanted to show that anybody can wear anything they want? Should that CEO have been fired or not due to First Amendment rights? He did rant and berate, but he did it separate from a work environment.
True. Because this one here is about her doing a Snapchat and saying fuck school, softball, cheer, everything. Literally. And it was supposed to disappear. Anyhow, the Supreme Court's trying to decide, what student free speech or not. You know what I mean? Weird. Whatever.
Right.
It's a weird one. It's
what she put on the Snapchat.
Exact words were because she was held back on the JV squad for another year. She wound up saying fuck school, fuck softball, fuck cheer, and fuck everything. And giving the middle finger and all that.
And that's what got her kicked off the team?
Yeah, apparently that got her kicked off the team. This is the most momentous case in more than 5 decades involving student speech, according to some Yale law professor and author. Much of the speech is off campus and increasingly online. When I talk to school administrators, they consistently tell that off speech bedevils them, and lower courts desperately need some guidance in this area. I'm paraphrasing certain things.
Right.
And for the past year, many students have not gone near a school campus with their speech happening in their homes during Zoom classes. First Amendment does not force schools to ignore student speech that upends the campus environment simply because that speech originated off campus. And this is according to a brief filed by the school district, which upheld the school's decision to kick her off the cheer squad. Wherever student speech originates, schools should be able to treat students alike when their speech is directed at the school and imposes the same disruptive harms on the school environment. So, the whole case is being based off of a 1969 decision that held students and teachers do not.
This has already gotten inappropriate. You said 69 and cheerleaders. This whole conversation needs to go.
Oh, okay. Well, it can go.
No, out of all realism, you've got me looking and going,
it's weird.
What's going on?
It's weird.
But weird. I mean, literally, you lost me somewhere.
Yeah, this is just weird. I don't get it. Okay, I thought it'd be more interesting than that, but it's just fucking weird. Okay, we'll lose that one.
Right.
Yeah, big time lose that one because it's just way too freaking confusing. But anyhow, whatever. It's going to the Supreme Court, a cheerleader getting kicked off for something that she said on Snapchat. Okay. End of story. Right? Kind of weird that it went that far, that it's going to the Supreme Court and, and determining if she had the right to say that and they had the right to get rid of her.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
Yeah. That's the part that's weird, I guess, with the whole story, that really, I should have left it at that rather than trying to read into any details on it because it's really freaking retarded to begin with.
Right.
And I made myself even more of a retard just for going ahead and reading it.
Well, what we need to do? Wow, I'm getting an echo from back. I don't know. No. Hold on, I'm trying to do something else at the same time. Here we go. No, let's go into because you already read it. You can explain much quicker and way more fun and stupid. The 101 getting in trouble, and was it Poland?
Oh my God. Yes. So, I'm honestly wondering if the whole story that we're going to go into here might be why higher headquarters above everybody decided to change some things for the Army. So now apparently if the Army's paying for your hotel, you cannot drink at all. So with that, we'll go into this story, and this might be why. The 101st Airborne apparently wound up going ahead. One of their units was deployed to Poland. Can't really say deployed, but put on rotation to Poland. I can't really call that deployment. They decided that they were going to have a unit celebration and wound up having the Army pay for hotels for them and everything. And anybody who's been in the military knows that if a place is blacklisted, that means you ain't supposed to go there, period, no matter what. And they wound up basically summing things up here. They had this huge party. They wound up going into some blacklisted clubs. They wound up using government cards to pay for things. They also lost control of those government cards. So one of them had $50,000 in charges put on a government card in a blacklisted bar, and they lost track of one of their majors. This was a group of officers from the ranks of lieutenant colonel on down, and mostly officers, and they completely lost track of a major for like 36 hours. I believe that's what it was in the story, that they lost track of him for 36 hours. Well, didn't know where he was.
God damn, I can hear just like me echo back. Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure because I swung my microphone way down. Yeah, no, I was gonna say it sounds like the guy at Subway today couldn't even find the damn cucumbers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Like he's just had no idea they lost track of the cucumbers and they were right in front of his fucking face. Yeah. They only had white bread. That was it. And there was there was 4 tomatoes in the dish.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my daughter got all the tomatoes.
But this is leading to a huge Army investigation where a hell of a lot of officers' careers are going to be over. Literally, they're going to be over. Apparently, Big Army is also considering throwing the book as hard as they can at some of them and turning them into an example. So that would be Leavenworth with hard labor.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them. And then when you look at that, however you pronounce her name, Vanessa, whatever, I'm really going to catch some slack here. They're in Fort Hood.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying there's quite a few of her leadership is up on investigation now.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, her leadership also lost track of other personnel, apparently.
Yeah. So, just it's one of those they need to do something. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and at the same time, though, this doesn't mean to any leadership out there in any units, this doesn't micromanage and literally chain everybody together. But there's got to be some sort of policy in place and some sort of structure to end some of the stupidity. Shenanigans are going to happen. Shenanigans are one thing, but stupidity is something totally else.
No, I've got the answer. I've got the solution. permanent
Go
failing?
ahead. Oh, no.
Year-long NTC.
No.
No. It'll work.
No.
They don't even need to see your family. I mean, come on. The Army didn't give you that family anyways.
No. Nope. Basically, Poland is nothing but a field problem.
Are you taking everything I say seriously right now? That's the real question.
No, but I'm just like, ooh, you even suggesting it? Somebody in a command group somewhere will.
Oh no, I'm suggesting it. I am firmly behind it, 100%. I support this.
No, you approve this message, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
No.
I approve of this message.
No, I don't, because the rules don't necessarily apply to you anymore.
Not one bit. They screwed me out of my retirement. Go ahead, Big Army. Screw everybody else while you're at it.
We'll see what happens with me. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, hold on. This sub is disgusting.
Is this that tree frog beer again that you're going to drink? Are you actually going to drink it?
You keep it talk. Holy hell.
Uh-oh. Okay. Is that the letter from the president? I got one too.
The White House, Washington. My fellow American. On March 11th, 2021, I signed into law the American Rescue Plan, a law that will help vaccinate America and deliver immediate economic relief to hundreds of millions of Americans, including you. The key part of the American Rescue Plan is direct payment.
We missed a bit of that audio there.
Per person. For most American households, with $600 direct payment from December, which brings total relief payment up to $2,000. This fulfills a promise I made to you and will help get millions of Americans through this crisis. Now, I could literally go through the rest of this. But didn't he say he wasn't doing this?
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Mi compatriota, I don't know how to read 11 in Spanish. Uno de marzo. Didn't he say he was not putting his name on the checks? He wasn't doing any letter thing.
Yeah. And there's the letter. Nifty. Ooh.
At least you know you can believe your command.
Always good. It didn't matter who was in charge. Wow. I went there.
On the bright side, I have new glasses coming within about the next week or so. So might be one more show, maybe two, waiting on my glasses. They're supposed to have some anti-reflection shit, so you might not be seeing the reflection of the screen off my glasses.
Might actually be able to see your eyes.
Yeah, I might have to just keep putting these ones on, because then you never know if I'm looking at you or not.
Yeah. Probably realistically not, just like everybody else.
Well, you got a face for radio.
Yes, I do.
And a voice for the silent films.
Ooh. Oh, sounds like they're having fun upstairs right now, too.
Well, we've got some extra viewers. Don't be afraid to put comments in the comment section. For whatever reason, I've only seen one comment, and from what I've been told, you've got multiple comments.
I only see one right now.
Yeah. Did it go under private? Hmm. Yeah. No idea, because it's not posting up. Maybe YouTube doesn't like us and they're hiding our comments.
Maybe.
What did
Maybe
you
they're
say?
not allowing us to feed off our viewers.
Right. They don't want us to eat. They want us to starve.
Oh, what was it this time that you said you were deducting out of my pay again?
It went through this time.
I don't recall.
And it was on Friday that you said you were going to deduct something out of my pay. I can't remember. Not like there is any to begin with.
Right.
I'm not being a Nick.
No, it's fine. The hashtags are finally going through. The comments are finally occurring. It took that
None
long.
of the ones in between are going.
No, they're not. That's the thing. Okay, the mermaid tail swimsuits.
Oh,
did you read that one at all?
Yeah, that one there actually has me kind of freaked out because I don't want to even see that on the shelf and have my kid trying to get one. After reading that.
So yeah, so apparently monotails are different than the mermaid tail bathing suits. There's something called a monotail, which actually like allows you to remove your foot, I guess. I don't know. It's got an emergency quick release. So there's a monofin. So because some people can swim in general like that. So it's kind of similar to like your flippers, but it's a monofin. That's what I'm getting out of it. Versus these mermaid tail that are just kind of for play in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And they say don't use without parental supervision.
Either way, it's really freaky that, something like that being produced and our kids being able to wear it, being sold to children everywhere type of thing. And, the kid playing a game with her sister and going ahead and wound up slipping under the water, not able to get herself up and out of it and almost drowning.
Right.
Freaky.
Absolutely. Olympian and California candidate Caitlyn Jenner weighs in on transgender sports. Right there on Fox News right now. Not even reading it. That is a trap, and I'm not touching it.
Perfectly timed trap for you.
Let's see. Apple's new update for the iPhones are pissing off Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing on that one. It's something about restricting usage or whatever.
So what happens is some of these want to know, like Facebook, to know what other apps you're using, things like that. So they get other background information off your phone, everything. And some other apps are doing it, but Facebook, for example, right? They used to be able to just feed on this from the get-go. Now they literally have to get permission from you, not just, you have Facebook, so you have permission the second you download the app. Like the app, Apple's made it so no. They literally have to ask your permission to be able to monitor what you're doing on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I don't have a problem with that.
I'm still no, not at all. But I'm still creeped out about the fact I tear off the last paper towel, and somehow the thing knows to question whether or not I need to order more paper towels.
It's got to be programmed to know what the glue on the cardboard sounds like.
Yeah. Oh my God. Children are fun.
Children, dog, yeah.
Oh, the 88, or excuse me, the 86 shoulder violations.
Yeah, driving on the shoulder in Nevada. I mean, as far as I knew, other than some places in New England around Boston, during certain hours you can. But as far as I knew, it was illegal to use the shoulder as a regular travel lane to begin with.
I
don't get it. And then one of them is somebody who got busted.
Twice
and then within 5 miles got busted a second time.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe that. Could not believe that. It was insane and it was hilarious.
Now, at the same time, I don't know the stretch of road out there. If anybody does, I got one question. Why is traffic always backed up on it? Is it because it's a slow speed limit? Is it because of stop signs, stop lights? What's the cause?
Pulling people over on the shoulder. That's why.
What's the cause
they
for
keep
everybody getting so pissed off and driving on the shoulder?
I tell you, dude, it scares the bejesus out of me when people come flying up the shoulder.
Oh, dude, I'm not even going to lie to you. One of these, I don't know how to put it. We'll say motorcycle club. Really, it wasn't, but
groups.
Yeah, one of the groups. 2 of their members were behind us, and I'm getting ready to turn onto my street, and I have my turn signal on, and they decide to split and go around both sides of my pickup truck the same way, or at the same time, both sides, while I'm getting ready to turn.
Cruisers or crotch rockets?
Oh, they were cruisers, but at the same time, it was one of the groups that, if anything had happened there,
oh yeah,
I'd probably be having people showing up at my house for harming one of their members. It was one of those groups.
Yeah, my thing is I just don't understand the mindset of it.
It was one of those groups.
Right, but I just don't understand the mindset of it.
Yeah.
I've typically the only time I've ever dealt with issues like that was with crotch rockets.
No, not these.
No. I'm talking driving up the shoulder, things like that. Usually, it's your crotch rockets. Usually, it's your crotch rocket groups that pull that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they were definitely flying. I mean, I understand for motorcycles being allowed to use the shoulder. Some states have done that when traffic's at a dead standstill, allow motorcycles to use the shoulder because some of the bikes are air cooled. I get that. You don't want to have a motorcycle engine seize up because you're sitting in traffic. So they allow them to use the shoulder, but at a much slower rate of speed. Just so that way they have the airflow past their engines.
California takes and freaking allows them to split lanes. That's dangerous. That's dumb.
Yeah, splitting lanes.
Have you ever had somebody split a lane with you? That was a question. Did you not catch it?
What's that?
I said, have you ever had anybody split the lane next to you?
Oh yeah, even in the semi.
That's what I'm talking about. And when they do it on the passenger side, you never knew they were there until it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, splitting the lane, that's just, there's not much extra space between 2 semi-trucks. I had them split a lane.
I had a bike tailgating me. I had a bike tailgating me one time. I didn't know it was a bike, but until after. But I thought this car was tailgating me, and I was in a truck. This was for another company that was governed at 61.5 miles an hour. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in the right-hand lane. It's nighttime. If you're in that big of a goddamn hurry, go around me. All I could see was the pattern of a headlight going out at a very steep angle away from the tail of my trailer. That's it, right? Wound up running over a piece of a blown tire, and it kicked up, and motorcycle caught him, almost knocked him off the bike. Don't tailgate semis either, because if something's on the road, it's getting kicked up.
Oh my God, dude. Who the fuck buys grass green cars, by the way?
South Carolina, Georgia, you see that all the time.
It's a good thing that I don't just tear off at fucking stop signs. Because this car, we're coming up, my wife's looking and I'm looking because she was bored. We're looking down the road just in general. I go to make my left-hand turn at the stoplight. never even see this green car until I'm in the process of making my turn, because it must have followed the A pillar just right, perfect. But there's no reason the passenger shouldn't have seen that this green car matching the grass go right by that bright green grass matching car. Never even saw it.
Wow.
It was like a little Aveo style, a bolt.
Wow.
Yeah, never even saw it until I went to start making my turn. And I was watching because it's a wide open freaking space too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
And I'm always having to second guess myself in the semi coming up to an intersection because of how big the blind spot is at the A pillar, because of the mirror is positioned just right where it extends that blind spot even further.
Right.
It sucks. Manufacturers of semis, you need to give us the ability to place those arms on the freaking mirrors how we want, not have them solid.
The newer ones are all down, just fixed on the bottom.
It doesn't matter when the whole assembly of the freaking mirror lines up with the A pillar.
Yeah.
Give us the ability to position that mirror accordingly, and then go ahead and let the power mirror adjust even further for the adjustment of us moving the arm.
Yeah, fair enough. So
sorry, that's my bitch and gripe on that
so
one.
I got a new weed whip. Weed whacker.
Oh, weed whacker. Okay, what'd you get?
Weed whip, weed whacker. My father-in-law bought it for me. It's a Max something or other. Now you would ask me that.
I like my Cobalt one.
You would ask me a brand. Why would you do that? Hold on, I got it.
I didn't ask you a brand. I asked which one.
You know what? I don't even have the picture of that part. Yeah, Black Max. 18-inch, 2-cycle, 25cc. It's got that twist line. Like
okay.
Spiral line for it.
Yeah, the heavy spiral line that can take out anything.
Yeah, pretty much. And it actually uses 50-to-1.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, which is nice because I have 50-to-1 for my auger. So now I only have to have one. And he didn't buy it knowing that. I opened it. It says 50-to-1 on the box. Because I was like, okay, 40-to-1 to 50-to-1. I can get away with 50-to-1. But yeah. So, but it's got the ability to have all the attachments.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah. So I get the cultivator, pulse saw. I'm not sure how a hedge trimmer works on the end of a weed whip. Seems a little awkward. Edger.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Brush cutter, which fine, and a blower. So, yeah, you can hook a blower to it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
yeah, I just got my 24-volt Cobalt one, and I mean, it works great for me. So I can't use other attachments with it. Granted,
right?
Yeah,
No, this is a birthday present. So you know, I'm definitely not. Yeah, first of all, I was like, you didn't need to spend that much money on me. Second of all, and it's the fixed straight instead of the angled, the curved.
Oh.
Of course, you cut it out right there. See if it lasts long enough for me to take a picture of how it looks like a bad mug shot. Oh, just lost power to the house? Oh my God, he lost power. This is great because the look on his face. Oh God. So, I guess it's just me now, temporarily, until he jumps back in. Use your. He said, "Yeah, to the house." Your phone. Will join. I told him, I said, use your phone. We'll join you in helping your house. He said he can't right now. I got to see what the F happened. I said, you're a man on the ground. He could use we could all help him. 35 minutes into the show, and we've lost the other Zach, which has now made my face way too big for the screen, and I realize I probably should have combed my hair before the show. But so we'll just mess it up in general. Still looks better now that it's cut. He's texting. Needless to say, you can follow us on the Facebook at Jaggers Juxtaplooza, JUXTAPLOOZA. You can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags. If there's other things you'd like to see on that Instagram, let us know. We'll see if we can take things up. I don't want to do my daily dinner shots. I just did. You want to see that crappy sub they made for me? I didn't want to see it. Oh, the whole development crashed. Nice. Without bad weather. So, I don't know where this show is going at this point. Do we know any people to come in? Is this secretly the other Zach's way to be a Nick? He said he's going to check the electric company's website. I don't blame him for checking it. Let's see. Now I got a dog barking at me. Nobody cares, dog. We'll see if maybe we can get somebody else in here. If not, maybe the other Zach will show back up to at least give us a update on the current condition of his home and his power. Maybe he should just get his generator running. Who knows? He also doesn't know how to spell site as in website. He put site as in vision site. Didn't ever promise any of you that he was smart. Oh, there we go. And now we get the joy of a barking dog. Hold on. So today I'm drinking, as you saw earlier, the Michelob Ultra Amber Max. I don't know where the Max is different in the Ultra Amber. Been that long since I've drank Michelob. So yeah, I mean this. The problem is this show is designed for two people talking, not just for me talking to you. I didn't prep anything for me just talking to you, though I should have something scripted out for just in case this happens, because it happens often enough as it is. And he's the first to report the power outage, apparently, online. So, yeah. Tell him we're waiting for him. Join us live. Us. I'll keep pushing to get him back on. No, now his kids are freaking out, apparently. If only he owned a generator. Oh, wait. If only he'd hook up his generator. He literally hasn't even taken the thing out of the box yet. He's got to get everything wired up, but it's his own fault for not having the generator waiting. I have no idea where to take the show at this point. Oh, they had a transformer explode. Nice. Don't know why you let the transformer explode.
Shut up.
So, yeah, I have no earthly clue. Yeah, and we have whining dogs now. So, let's see, what else do you? Yeah, he's gonna be out of power for a while. Well, I think we sadly just came to the end of this show, 41 minutes in, because he's out for the night by the looks of it. So, I highly doubt he's coming back at this point because he's got to get power to his refrigerators and things like that. So, I guess, yeah, this really wasn't that great of an episode anyways. Run to content, not to time. And he sure wasted our time. The whole first article. I don't know. I don't even know that wasn't really a good one. I saw it. I'd seen it prior to, and I was like, I didn't feel like talking about it. And then he actually started trying to read it. Like, what was he thinking? Oh, they said 1 a.m. It's restoring is the time that they'll have his power back. I'll be long in bed by then. So, doesn't look like he's looks like he's got another excuse not to go to church. So you can follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza, Juxtaploza. Yep. Juxtaplooza. Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at mpjags. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of any other videos that we're about to do or are doing. We try to come to you once a week on Saturdays. Usually not quite this messed up. Leave your comments, please. We try to respond to all comments. And share us with your friends. That way we can take and keep growing. We're at not enough viewers today anyways. We could have done with a few more. So you guys have a great rest of your night. And yeah, that's hopefully his power stays out even longer because, he just ruined your show. You guys have a great night.